Holy COVID smokes. Have we been working over here? Let me get this mic over here. I got my bright light. I got, we have an exciting thing to announce. Jason Cole, what's happening?
What's going on?
Jason is in the theater room of the Cole estate. And Jason, tell us about that a little bit.
Oh man. Well, it all started with we're gonna do a virtual fun fly on RC groups, and I'm like, well, that's great, but my PC is in my theater area slash loft slash bonus room slash whatever you want to call it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fly on a 125-inch screen, and it is right there. If I can turn this around all the way. I've got all the lights on, so it's a little faded out and stuff. But
So I was saying if you're standing there flying real flight, it's almost like it's not one to one, but you could still kind of get the
yeah,
concept, right?
it's like the real deal, man. It's huge.
All right.
So
I'm one screen short of having enough screens, even though I do now have an extra screen in the back since my daughter is home from college, maybe for the foreseeable future.
yeah,
So
right.
maybe it's time for the fourth screen. For the live viewers, I am headed into YouTube to go check out the live chat.
I've got like a different view, so I can't get to the. I can see Nick saying Nikolai's on, saying hey,
I
but
can't.
it looks
Oh,
weird.
you know what? My screen is small and it's knocking the live chat off. I bet. Yeah, that is what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to make this bigger. Sorry, everyone. We're just trying to get it just right for all of you out there.
Let's see. I said it's 125 inches of screen. That's amazing. I love it.
Okay, so what's the concept? You know what? I'm going to have to do one more thing to show you the concept. Let me pull this screen off over here. I'll slide this guy over there and go full. So here's the deal. I was thinking of ways. Jason's been doing articles about based on everyone being stuck in the house, and I was thinking of things I could do. So the virtual trade show was the first concept, and the second concept was hatched on the couch upstairs while we were getting ready to watch a movie. And so I have been trying to figure out exactly the best way for this to work for everyone. And I've arrived at the place. So the first thing you need to do, and let me switch channels here for you. So we're going to go to RCGroups, the website. And the first thing you need to do is you'll notice at the very top is the RC Groups Extreme Flight Virtual Fly-In. Join the virtual fly. So
It's live right now.
it's on live. I wasn't sure if we were going to do the video first or be live first, but we're doing both. So I can now also go full screen over here.
I'm
So
flying an Extreme Flight Edge.
And so that's what I want to talk about. First, we'll talk about how to get in here, how to download the custom field, and then how to download the airplanes. So the concept is we want a place for you, our users and friends and family to fly. So I spent some time putting together. I actually didn't just do this willy nilly. I got on the line with Jeremy. I turned that off. I have a new phone. Sorry, everybody. I got on the
Somebody's at your door.
I got on the phone with Jeremy from Real Flight, and I said, "Look, I want to create a virtual fly-in for the users at RC Groups. Tell me the pitfalls." So the number one thing he said was, "Don't do it with a photo field. Do it with a 3D field." So that's
Uh-huh.
Then I went through and picked my favorite field that had some stuff but wasn't too obtrusive, and so this is the field I picked. And then I was supposed to, Jason and I were going to ride in the red truck to meet Extreme Flight, look at all their new airplanes, shoot videos, do interviews at Chattanooga. And of course, that fell through. And then after that, we were, of course, going to be at Joe Nall, and that fell through. And so I thought, well, let's start out with Extreme Flight. We'll do an Extreme Flight virtual fly in. So here's the thread, and this thread has everything you're going to need to go fly with us. A little blah blah from me. We talk about Extreme Flight with a link back to the site. I'm also going to figure out a way to combine all the new airplanes that we've been talking about and get them into one feature so you can go look at the real deal.
That'd be cool.
And then what you need is right here. Log into Real Flight. and you're going to look at your. I need to change this. You need to go into your online piece and find our game, and the game is our fly-in, and it is RCGroups. What did I name it, Jason? Extreme Flight Fly-in, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
There is a password, and the password is there. It's just to filter out people that are not related. There are some people that sometimes will come in and cause trouble.
Naughty pilots. That's
And
what we call them.
so this is just a very small way to get through that. So we have the Terry password. And then we're going to go down here. You need to do this first. Download, and I'll go show you. You need to download the RCGroups Extreme Flight Virtual Field. You'll click this button, and it's going to save a file wherever you tell it to. I saved mine to downloads, and then we'll go into the game itself, and I'll show you what to do with that. Then we also have these planes. So I was talking to Chris yesterday, and I said, listen, I think it would be awesome if the planes in our extreme flight field were extreme flight planes. So he said, talk to Doc Austin. Doc is the guy that, let's see if I have the wrong links.
He made the airframes and the color schemes and all that.
Yeah, this link is going to the wrong place. So I need to update that, but you're in luck because the airframes I am talking about is right here. Virtual fly-in, Doc Austin, real flight planes. And so many of these are based on the newer models of Chris's. So the Extra NG, the 540, the EXP, then the Game Bird, which isn't new, and the Velox, which isn't new, but are Chris's planes. And then in this, and also in the other thread, I talk about how to import your plane files and your airport. It's not hard, especially if you have this list. And so if you were to download 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of all these airplanes, you would have every extreme flight plane in your bevy. So let's go look at one just so I can explain that a little bit.
So trying to do the one wing where you knock a wing off and you still fly the airplane.
I'm curious how you like the field itself, Jason. I tend to go crazy with these fields, and I wanted to keep it simple and not get.
Yeah, I'll hover up in front of the billboard right now for everybody.
That'd be a great screenshot for my next banner.
There's your billboard. It almost looks like the plane belongs there.
Can you take a screenshot, Jason?
I can't. I don't know how to do that right now.
Do it.
Oh, is there a button? No.
Maybe on the controller.
I don't think I have it set up.
Man, I got to get that. So we're not looking at Jason. Well, you are. You can see him in the little side corner.
In the corner.
But the schemes are trim schemes, and they're applied to other planes. So this is applied to a 330S plane Austin. But what's really cool is it was updated by Seth Arnold. So like this airplane, is rocking. And I will say that I'm also going to talk to Jason. We're going to get Jace Ducia's personal plane that he flies with. So here's an internal shot of one of the downloaded planes in my field that you can fly. So just to go over everything one more time, this tells you, and these are the planes you need. This is the field you need and some instructions. And of course, that brings us to, let me go look at the live chat real fast. I'll cut over to Jason. So there's Jason in his big screen TV. Let's see what the live chatters, if anyone's excited. It works with, so this works with version 7, 8, and 9. So I made this in version 8 so it would be able to go across 3 different versions of Real Flight. And like now I could go into Real Flight 8 and fly this field. I just download it.
Because I'm on Real Flight 8 right now and it works just fine.
I'm sorry, Real Flight 9. I could go into
Real Flight 9. There you go.
Do it. Chris Henson is on the live chat. Chris, you could you could log into the field if you want, Chris. Go to the homepage of RCGroups and you'll get all the download links right there.
Hover in front of the banner.
So I'm going to go to.
I wish I should have that airplane and like try to match the plane coming out of the billboard. That'd be pretty fun. Like you got to snap it at the right moment.
So I haven't even flown this bird yet. I wonder why it's out there. It is. Solidification has occurred. So I did move this billboard back. I made it kind of bigger, but I moved it back so it wasn't all up in your way when you're trying to fly by. But I thought it would also be cool if you wanted to like hang your plane off the billboard like I've seen.
Oh, you can hang it?
I haven't done it yet, but it was
Let's try that.
my oh,
It's hard to tell how close I am. Your plane looks tiny.
it's stock size. I didn't want to do anything weird. Oh my.
I'm using the plane off of the article.
My controller's not controlling. What the heck?
Oh, and I landed on it. And we're going to fall down. No, we're not. We're stuck.
Oh, the only problem here is now they have to watch me fly.
Is how what?
They have to watch me fly. So let's say you downloaded a plane, but your trim scheme's not showing up. Yeah, you see it right here. Go into aircraft, select color scheme, and then you can pick your trim scheme right there. Also, if you download what I just told you to, and you're like, how do I import it? Like Jason Cole asked me only about an hour ago. You go into import, real flight archive, and then, well, I'm flying right now. Oh, I'm hosting, so I can't do it. But you would go there to import your field.
Yeah, it was super easy. It took me like less than a minute to do the field and the plane. Just put it on your desktop or where your downloads folder or wherever you want.
So one thing that I did, I got my plane in my ear now, is I also made it so you could, if you wanted to do a little FPV, you can switch camera type to nose.
Because it's a 3D field, that's right.
And you can fly through the hoops. Boy, I should be FPV in this plane all the time.
And I'm gonna need to get my mic set up on my PC so I could actually talk with people. I got in a room last night and talked with a couple of guys via chat, and they were voice had mics. It was definitely the better way to go. But come out, hang out with some people, and fly some planes, and just have a good time. It's like you're at the field almost in real life.
I'm gonna cut my audio down 50%. I wonder if I could get Chris on here real quick. I can't guarantee such a thing, but I could give it a shot. Click link to share. Okay, you're not seeing this. Well, maybe you are.
Am I missing anything in the chat here? Chris said his video card died.
Oh, no. Like forever? Chris, get a 2070. I just got this for Truman, and it is the Schnizzle, and it's not crazy expensive. I did invite Chris to the room. So, Jason, man,
Joe, when is the funfly? It's all the time. It's right now.
Yeah. So
you're leaving the server up kind of for a while, huh?
This is sort of a gigantic test. I have done this in the past, and so.
And we'll probably do some timed, like, Friday at 2:00. Jason and Jim will be on. We might do some stuff like that too.
And the other thing I'm looking at is getting Jace and Chris on here, and then we would be in a private session just with Jace. And we could get Jace to talk about his plane setup, on real flight, what he does. I know he flies 3 hours a day in here, and he taught himself to fly in real flight. I don't know if I said it in the article. Yeah, I took it out because I'm going to do an article just on Jace. But you literally could have a whole career based on real flight because Jace did it.
That's all you need, man.
Dedication and talent.
You could get a $75,000 a year drone piloting contract on just the sim too. That happened.
I wonder if I could follow you. Camera.
Can you follow me?
Look at Jason.
Say what?
Now we're looking at you. Although your plane is little, what are you flying? I must not have that downloaded.
Oh, I'm flying one of the docks planes off of the.
See, so that's a Smurf. The Smurf planes are ones that I don't have downloaded. So
that's interesting.
That's what you would see if you don't have all the planes downloaded.
Oh, that's funny.
But Nikolai's maybe I have that downloaded. So I'm going to go.
Is he in here?
Yeah. Look
Hey, what's
at
up, Nick? Oh, I just ran into the
Nope,
thing.
he's a Smurf plane too. Interesting.
Oh yeah, because it's all blue. You both have blue planes. Okay.
So what I see in my plane is a full-scale, awesome plane with a sweet trim scheme on it.
Yeah, me too. I've got the full scale, the Edge 540, or not the full scale, but Chris's. 30%, 50%, whatever it
You're
is.
wearing headphones, yet you're echoing. I don't understand.
Yeah, there's no other audio except for my voice. I've got my sound system muted.
Interesting. I've heard this happen all week. I had a crazy thing happen, Jason. I was talking to someone from Horizon, and they'd never video chatted with me before. And I invited them, and they logged in within 10 seconds, and all their audio, video, and everything worked. It's the first time it's ever happened to me in a month.
Nice.
I'm not going to say who it was, but I literally heard someone go to the bathroom last week. They took me to the bathroom with them, and I had to yell, stop, stop, stop. Okay, so we're online. We're doing the online thing.
It's pretty cool, man.
And
I think
yeah,
definitely got to get the mic and voice stuff set up. I mean, Nick may be talking, but because my system's muted, I can't hear if he's talking. I can hear the guys last night, but I'll need a mic to be able to respond.
So
except for text.
Once again, just head on in here and download.
How many people can we have at one time, Jim T?
I have it set at 22. We can have up to 36, but I thought I'd start out light.
There you go.
So you download the field here. I'm going to fix this link and then learn more about Real Flight here. So let's say that you didn't have Real Flight and you're like, I got to have this. Mine comes from Steam, so it is a Steam downloadable option. And you can click here and find out about that and find out about your buying options. So software only, which is, I'm lucky though, because I have, as you can see in my little thing, I have 2 of these laying around. These are ancient though. Amazing that they're together. Both of these have been in my son's room for years, and the fact that they're still in one piece is a testament. So for $99, you can get software only. I have software only digital download from Steam, but you do want a transmitter, and the new transmitter is awesome. This may be what you get now, this Interlink DX, which is totally different than what I'm running. How do I hear myself?
That's a great question.
I just heard myself for $99.
It's got to be coming from, or it's probably, if you're running the live feed on YouTube, that's probably where you're hearing it. If you didn't mute the YouTube video, because I have to mute that, or we hear ourselves talk.
Okay, I have it off.
Yeah, man.
Check. Maybe that was it. Okay. Well, Jason, what's new? You got anything new?
No, I've been working on the what a freaking fun airplane though, the Ultra Micro Turbo Timber from Horizon Hobby. I'll have that review kind of wrapped up here shortly, but man, such a fun airplane, lots of power with the upgraded motor, and just a sweetheart. You can do all kinds of stuff, aerobatics, stall, style, all in a little Ultra Micro. It's going to be really popular. I know people love it already. I'm probably late to the game on getting one, but stall, style. Somebody's got a giant, enormous airship that they're flying.
I wonder who that is. So this is my main concern, are people coming in and doing weird stuff.
Oh, it's not bad. I can't read his name, but
that doesn't seem weird to me though. I love
Samurai Clement or something. I don't know. Oh, I just crashed into it. That's pretty funny. Welcome, whoever that is, if you're on the live broadcast.
ASC, to download everything, just go to RCGroups. This is at the very top of the index page. Where am I hearing this? This is going to drive me crazy.
Sam, I don't know. I can't read it. I need to turn all my lights off in here to get better contrast on my screen.
Oh, no. Our name's not Terry. Terry's the mascot of the site. And that's SC in the giant airship. Samuel Clemens.
Oh, cool. Nice.
He's a writer.
Welcome.
All right, everybody. Well, I guess this is kind of it, other than if we just flew around for a while.
Nick's trying to hover on the airship. Yeah, it's almost like we're at Triple Tree right now, Jim.
All right. Well, let's just fly around a little bit then.
You're home. Yeah, looking forward to seeing, and I was really excited about seeing Chris's planes in Chattanooga. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know when we'll get to when the fly-ins will start happening again.
Number 9. Number 9.
What?
I'm tapping the tail.
Oh, nice.
Remember? That used to be a rule.
Yeah. So, yeah, most of the physics are pretty good on this airplane, but it can flat spin like nothing I've ever seen on Earth. It can flat spin inches on the ground to a landing, and like it's soft as a baby's bottom. It's got some rudder authority.
Jackal.
See what the sound system sounds like.
Yeah, I bet we're not putting any sound out.
Yeah, we are. I can hear your voice in real flight. You're talking in real flight.
Maybe that's where the echo's coming from.
Yeah, because I can hear you through my headphones and then through my speaker system now on the PC with real flight.
If I leave this on 24/7, I better be sure to turn my mic on. There's going to be a lot of consonants.
You might take some pilots to the bathroom too.
Yeah. And I got rid of the pesky landing.
Alright, I'm going to turn this off. Alright, I'm going to show you my one-wing flying capabilities. You basically fly at the...
Alright, I'm going to follow you, Jason.
Got it. I'm one-winging it.
Look at...
Oh, there's some trees. I can't see that.
Oh, no, you have both wings in our view.
Oh, really? Ah, bummer. I'm one-winging it in my screen.
Okay, I need audio coming out of the system to it, I think.
Turn it around. Oh, save it. Oh, darn. Okay, let's see if we can try it again. Here we go. Oh, rudder. Nope, it's hard. There we go. Surprisingly, like, stable in normal flight, but if you try to get the wing like on the bottom or something, it's almost unflyable.
I'm going to send out an invite to Chris.
Oops. On the Hangout or the Fun, because his computer's down for graphical stuff like a simulator.
Well, first of all, I don't accept that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, Jason, you don't have Zoom yet? You got to get Zoom, man.
Gotta get on that Zoomy Zoom. Is that all you want to do? Is a Zoom Zoom?
Zoom. That is an old song.
I thought you might remember it.
I'm going to mute. That's what I'll do. How do you mute your mic?
Oh, I lost the landing gear. I'm gonna mute mine. Yeah, I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. There may be a hotkey for it. I don't know.
Settings. It's a whole tutorial going on here.
Chat.
I don't know. Maybe we need to stop. Maybe we're boring everybody.
Well, we may be able to end the live broadcast, but then the server will still be up for anybody to go fly online.
It's true. Simulation, physics, graphics. Manage user files, unmute audio, settings. Voice chat. There we go. V. It's V.
Voice.
Check.
With Vendetta.
I thought I turned smoke off. Okay, so if this happened, if you're like, hey, I don't like this smoke, you should be able to go to View, Effects, our Scenery, Particles. And now it's gone. Look, there's no smoke.
Oh, I have smoke. It's an individual thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's individual. It should be server-based. Then I'm going to go to Settings, Audio.
Booyah. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, everyone, this is the amount of fun you can have. Now, the RCGroups fly-in during the pandemic of 2020. It's pandemonium at the pandemic fly-in. So once again, go to the homepage. Download links are there. I'm going to fix a link. And you can hang out with all your real flight friends. If everything goes smoothly, I will start upping how many people can get in a room. And Jason says that he's going to host another room. Jason, we may already be to the point now where a secondary room will be good, but we can let this run for a little while, and then we can have a secondary room at your place, a second server.
Yeah, man.
And I guess you would call it whatever the field name is, 2. And then make sure
it goes.
I would say you put a password in when you sign up, and then after you start it, you can set it to funfly only, and that keeps people from doing rockets and explosions and ruining the whole day thing.
You're ruining it, man.
A lot of research went into trying to do this the right way. Camera. I'm gonna fly a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. Yeah, I really need to fly on the sim more. It's actually entertaining and fun, and you can really build your skills, especially for those that have flight fields that are actually shut down. Like,
this NG is a sweetheart, I gotta say. I mean,
get your fix in.
Oh. Let's do a mass hover. It's 12:04 somewhere. Let's everybody group up here in the main line, and we'll do a vertical drag race. Well, looking over here by the extreme flat banner. How you like that banner I made, Jason?
Yeah, dude.
Pretty
I
awesome.
mean, that's pretty sweet. It's like it's in real life.
Tighten up, tighten up. Oh, very good, very good. Okay, on 3. Yep, we're gonna go straight up in a vertical drag race. 1, 2, 3, go, 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 go.
Oh, Nikolai didn't go. He went late.
And then when you come down, you gotta do like a beautiful
Blender.
firework thing. Let's see what this thing will do.
Oh, this thing blenders really well. Oh my gosh, I blew a horizontal stab off in the blender.
You're really testing that airframe out.
I exerted that much force. Chris is going to need to work on that with the manufacturer. I only have half of a stab in an elevator. Still flies good.
I like to skid them around corners. Oh!
I wonder how many like control surfaces or surfaces or tails that Jace has blown off in his flights.
Right. Hey,
with not hitting anything, just aerodynamic loading in the sim, physics.
Here's an interesting thing. Many of the banners you're looking at are real. They're actually in the basement. So like that flag right there is in the basement, and those banners are in my basement.
I want to go to those mountains over there and do some slope soaring.
I could probably put a position for you over there.
It looks like prime time slope soaring real estate. Look at this. It's like I'm on a string 6 inches off the ground doing a flat spin. It's crazy.
Hey, show us your sticks. I wonder if you can't because you're not the host.
Oh, only the host can do it?
I don't know.
I don't know how to do it.
Let me see. If you look at, okay, I'm going to look at Flybo. And I'll go to gadgets.
Hey, Gary. Welcome, Gary.
Oh, I got a radio here.
On mine?
I don't know. I'm looking at you, but the radios, I guess.
Well, I'm moving them like wildly, and I don't see anything happening on your screen.
Yeah. Radio mode, gadget only. So the real trick here is downloading all the airplanes and having them.
Yeah, everybody
up.
you could see what everybody else is actually flying instead of the blue Smurf.
What airplane is that? That you're
what?
Flying? That you're flying?
It's the Edge 540, 50% Edge, I think, is what it said on.
All right, I'm gonna go to my own thread. Page. I'm gonna join the virtual RCG EF fly-in. I'm gonna go to Doc Austin's page. I'm gonna go to Edge 540. Is it red and white?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to click on the link. I'm going to download the scheme. Heck. Yeah. And then I'm going to download the plane itself. Download. Save.
And then it shows up. I had a hard time finding them at first because I was looking through the plane list. I was like, where is it? Where is it? And then at the very top, there was a collapsed custom aircraft. You had to open up, and then there was the aircraft.
Oh, I can't download anything. I'm in this hosting piece.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Look at him. Hey, it's just like Joe Nall. I have built a 3D golf cart, like the RCGroups golf cart.
Oh, yeah?
It just never got imported into the game. I wonder if it could get imported. Look at this, homeboy. Man, if I had an airplane that flew like this, I'd feel competent.
Yeah, right? If you had a reset button in real life, too, how amazing would that be?
Yeah, I'd pay.
I'm getting down, so I was really good at left rolling Harriers, rolling to the left, and I could never do it to the right, but now I'm practicing right and it's actually not bad.
So Jason, you oh man, come on.
A little bit of practice. Start out. I'd say pro tip: anybody who wants to do rolling harriers, start simple and then build your skills. So you can start with just rolling and using just the elevator. You don't have to worry about the rudder just yet. And then once you figure out and can get in the sequence of adding in the rudder at the right timing, it's just like it's just kind of like a pattern that you follow, and it's pretty simple once you get it going. But and then you can slow down, speed up to change your turning, change direction while you're doing it. But just start easy. So with me doing right hand rollers, I don't have the rudder down yet, so I'm only using ailerons and elevator. And it looks pretty good in the sim, but in real life, you're going to want to improve that skill. And it's a good way to do that.
Whenever we review an airplane, you're always flying inverted. Did you teach yourself to fly inverted at the field or in real flight?
I think I learned before, like, the sims were really a good thing, like a big thing. So I was flying inverted with sailplanes, and all kinds of stuff long before I had a simulator. And it was one of those things where the guys at your field, if you're out flying by yourself, there's really nobody to kind of challenge you or push you. But if you're at the field with a bunch of guys, eventually you just start horsing around, and you're like, oh, I bet you can't fly inverted through that, arch over there. And you're like, yeah, I can, let's do it. And, you start horsing around, having fun and crashing planes and pushing your skills and getting better at it.
How's the live chat? Do we have people talking in there?
The last one was Gary, who said, hey, everyone. And I said, hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary. Well, it's Thursday, 3:25. Hey, guess what we have today, Jason?
It's the new Friday. I don't know what.
We have an online cocktail party. You're invited.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Are you going?
I'm not going. I don't drink cocktails. It's like, what am I going to do?
Dude, it's about the social interactions on the internet. They don't know what you're drinking. You could get a big empty whiskey bottle, and just look like you're going to town.
The good old culture committee, huh?
Oh, no one can hear me on the... Oh, okay, that's good. I got to take a shower and brush my teeth. I've been working on this since I woke up. I thought surely I'll be done by 2.
Oh, somebody else has the same plane as me now. Cool. I wish I could read your names better.
Oh, I'm flying the original Carden scheme here, so I'm going to go to aircraft, select color scheme, extreme flight NG.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm going to do something else too.
Yeah. Nice. I guess we can call it on the live hangout at some point.
I think everyone's having so much fun. There went my wing. I'm going to go after Nick. You're mine, Nick.
Oh, you're first person viewing it?
Yeah. I put a big Texan over here for everybody and also a tank.
Oh boy, this thing can tail slide like crazy without falling out. Oh my gosh! Dude, I just do like a 200-foot straight vertical tail slide.
I'm on your tail.
Oh, that one fell over. It's hard to get yourself lined up just right at that distance. If you get low and you get it just right. Oh, no. Falling over. That's your rudder. Yeah. Whoa. And you splayed the landing gear all over the runway.
All right, everybody, this is the real flight. Extreme flight, fun fly, virtual reality, pandemic relief. Brought to you by RCGroups.com and the mad mind of sitting on the couch of Jim T. Graham. All right, Jason, any last words?
Oh, yeah. Tail slides are awesome. Enjoy.
So be sure and join us in game. And if you see anything crazy, shoot me a PM and be like, Jim, you've got to do something about this.
SC's on the billboard. He said he landed on the ledge with his cubs. Come join him.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm coming, buddy.
I'm going to go look.
Oh, I don't see him.
Who did it? SC? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Where is he?
Is he the little blue plane?
I don't see him. I see him on the backside, I guess. You can also walk the field. So now I'm going to run. I'm coming. I come to get you.
Like, hey, y'all, watch this.
If I can jump that fence now. All right. That's a big billboard.
It is a big board.
Don't jump, SC.
I'm on it. I have officially landed on the billboard. Super cool.
Hey, I forgot about the wolf spider. I got to go check that out.
Wolf spider.
It's a cool download that they were working on. Jason and I have actually been invited over to hang out with these coders more than a few times over the last decade. So we know. Is there a tractor in here?
Oh, there it is. Look at there.
I didn't know that. I got a tractor, and then I took Joe's garage, one of my favorite pieces, and I made it the Real Flight shop. That's where you go buy your Real Flight pieces, you know.
Nice.
And I also, let me tell you, this is, I don't know if you're watching, Chris, but this is your RV. Every time you go to an event, there's Chris and there's a killer RV. And so this is Chris's RV. I should take a picture. These porta-johns were not here, but if you're at a show and there's not 2 porta-johns, you got problems. Look like we got some trouble. I don't know why there's a pile of dirt back here.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yes, I went in and I built it all, and I tweaked the living daylights out of that billboard and made all these cool banners and figured it all out. It was mind-numbingly hard until I figured it out. Then it was easy. All right, Jason Cole, what a day.
Yeah, man.
Well, you've been watching.
Nick landed on me on the sign.
We will be hanging out with you online, and feel free to have a good time in there. And once again, PM us with any suggestions, thoughts, or complaints. And that is it. You've been watching the RC Groups live hangout. Stay tuned for Jace and Chris. Not today, but coming up soon. I'm going to get all this worked out, and then we're going to go there with them. Talk about that. Jason, have a good weekend, man.
You too, buddy. Don't get that Rona.
All I got to do now is this.